Welcome to the video introduction to the book Men Fall in Love and Women Make Plans, written by Anthony Mersey. Why have I chosen a video format to serve as an introduction to this book? Because a video adds understanding, just like a children's book includes pictures to explain the words. Adding pictures to words also helps adult understanding in many situations. For example, you want the movie to show you pictures plus sound. You don't want to listen to the soundtrack on its own. And here you see the Amazon link coming up. That's the UK link, for example, which you can use. And then here's the picture of the Amazon page. And you can see a picture of the book cover, and then in the top right-hand corner of the book picture, you can see Look Inside. Well, you can click on Look Inside. And then when you click on Look Inside at the top right-hand corner of the book picture, you can read quite a lot of the book free of charge. You don't have to rush out and buy the book. What is the basic message of the book, Men Fall in Love and Women Make Plans? The basic message is that women are the cold, calculating planners in relationships, and men are the sensitive, emotional participants in relationships. Women won't like to hear you say this, of course. Where did that idea come from? Did it just pop into my head? No. The idea that women are the cold, calculating planners in relationships and men are the emotionally vulnerable ones comes from an evidence base in the psychology literature. How do I know this? I have a lifetime's experience as a psychologist, qualified in the UK. So I am not making this up. Whoever you're talking to, you can let them know that the evidence and arguments put forward in this book are based on authentic and reliable psychology literature. So having established that, who should read this book? young single men in a Western culture who are contemplating marriage to a Western female at some stage. Why would anyone read this book? Because the author has simplified some fairly complex psychology in order to help you form and sustain relationships, which may lead to a long-term commitment. Why bother with psychology? If you want to form and sustain relationships, why not just use common sense? If we assume that most people have common sense, we still have around 50% of marriages ending in the divorce court. Common sense is clearly not enough to guide us through relationships. Question: how does this book add to your common sense knowledge about life? Answer: the book provides evidence. First, the title is explained with reference to some of the evidence in the literature on evolutionary theory. What sort of evidence? There is ample evidence to show that in mating behavior, it is the female who scans the available partners. And having scanned the available partners, she chooses one. Did you know that? Or did you think that you, the man, does the choosing? If a woman decides that you might be a suitable partner, she subtly starts approaching you without you realizing what she's doing or why she's doing it. She may not go so far as to ask you for a date. She just hangs around you from time to time, laughing at your jokes and giving you plenty of eye contact until you ask her for a date. But the decision that the two of you will date originates in the woman. Please remember that I'm not making this up. What I say is derived from an evidence base in the psychology literature. And please remember also that her conversations with you are not just between the two of you. There's no privacy or confidentiality respected here. She's discussing with her girlfriends every detail of how you are responding to what she says. What are some of the main things you need to do if you're a young man in a Western culture interested in a long-term relationship with a woman in that culture? Don't worry, it's simple to deal with all this. A first step is to stop saying that you do not understand women. You only weaken yourself by saying that. To help you develop your understanding, the book reminds you of the things you do understand about women. And the book goes on to help you deepen your understanding. That doesn't take much effort. Women are quite simple. The book then goes on to show you how to develop real conversations with women. Real conversations do not get stuck in feminist dogma. Real conversations allow your relationship to deepen. You are the man, so you are the one to take the initiative in establishing real conversations, leading to long-term relationships with women. In everyday life, women seem to prioritize the demeaning of men. When we look for someone to take constructive action in relationships, it has to come from you. Please let me know whether you are interested in what I have to say. Would you like more of these videos? Or would you prefer to simply read the book? Please let me know your views in the comments below.